what Dark Souls 2 did great. I was talking with G recently about it. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, especially, I don't know about Dark Souls 3 myself. Like G said that 6 years after the release, there was always some PvP gamers in the category streaming. It's really not like that anymore. Like there is way less focus on the PvP among the community than it was before. What is this guy doing? I can say some stuff about Dark Souls 2 though, because yeah, like in Dark Souls 2 I have spent so much time. Let me actually get this. Just integrating with the community. For those that don't know, I used to be Dark Souls 2 streamer before taking a break. Oh my god, this is... Actually, it was such a 1.04 update moment. We have to wait for his physic flask, not physic flask, sorry, BFP. Lemao. Insane GG. Hyper armor OP. But overall, in Dark Souls 2, back in the days of Dark Souls 2, I had my streaming window basically every day in the morning, and I was peaking at 300 plus viewers at least every single day, usually 500 plus. Every single day, there was like 3 times the amount of people that were down to hang out in the streams than I have nowadays in Elden Ring, whereas the popularity of Dark Souls 2 in comparison to Elden Ring is like, you know, it's not even close. Like, the peak on PC when it comes to Dark Souls 2, it was 78,000. And peak of Elden Ring is actually a freaking million, yeah? Or almost million. So, the difference is huge. It's like... It's really not even close, dude. And yet, Dark Souls 2 in comparison to Elden Ring seemed so much more active in PvP, and honestly it's not about only like the individual perspective, because of course my perspective might be like flawed, might be just kind of colorized by the time that passed. Yeah, it was like 10 years ago at this point, yeah? But that being said, the facts are how many streamers, how many active streamers, PvP streamers that consistently have more than 100 viewers do we have in Elden Ring? It is like, it would be Napstar, yeah? Although Napstar is only partially a PvP streamer because he's also strongly focusing on the PvE. Saint Riot, that actually has his own audience, and it's not really like a, you know, like very, very PvP like audience that would be just migrating across the streams. Like, Saint's audience is Saint's audience, yeah? Coop, and yeah. So, out of top of my head, guys, people that had 300 plus viewers, 200, let's get it like 200 plus on every single live stream. Back in the days of Dark Souls 2, it was me, the Dropout Dragon, Lux Bunny, True Talent, Scott Jand, and Bao Bao. And I could like count more and more, that's for sure. Like Yuka's Legion, actually, unironically Yuka's in Dark Souls 2 had super consistent viewership of 1,000 plus viewers every single live stream. I don't count Oro and Piv because they had kind of their own audience, yeah? They were like very big at this point, on kind of different level, let's call it that way. Honestly, I barely called few. Like, I'm pretty sure there is like a more people that I just forgot at this point, yeah? When it comes to consistent 100 plus viewers, there was Crime Target, some guy called Abyss, I don't exactly remember like his full name at this point. We had Aries Hollow, we had Raw Parkour, like, and those are like only people like from close my environment, and there was so much more of them I am the guy with the afro, bro with the fro. Oh, here we go. Cornet streamed too. Cornet was the YouTube guy, if I remember correctly. Chase the God wasn't even doing any content back in the days. Quitty, I remember the guy's name. I remember something like, yeah, there was someone like this. But yeah, I don't exactly remember his numbers, honestly. We fighting or not? Ah, there is one more. Lamao, look at that. I actually forgot about existence of this guy. Bruh, what? Okay, could fucking miss it, honestly. Alright. Insane gaming, GG. Giga Ficas? No, like, I don't think Giga was back in the days. Oh, there was that guy that sadly, like, committed suicide. Praise the Sun, I think his name was, yeah? Yeah, there was Praise the Sun that also had, like, a consistent 200 plus viewers. Like, there was so many content creators, PvP content creators that were, like, not, like, super big, but, like, big enough to actually have, like, a kind of meaningful life. Oh, Lamau. Can you... Please. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this running attack. Forgive me. Oh, no. Listen, we can talk about it. We can be friends. Think about it. There is no point to boil everything down to aggression. We could just... Why we can't be friends? Why we can't be friends? How that missed? I don't know. GG. Insane gaming. GG. Mr. I Won't Forget, yeah, Mr. I Won't Forget was another content creator, streamer that had consistent 100 plus viewers on his live streams. There was, like, the guy, I don't remember even most names, I remember some parts of the names. There was like a shit tons of streamers below 100 viewers on the average. It'll just be like that. It's Dark Souls 2 days for whatever reason, just probably because the game being so much more multiplayer oriented. Dark Souls 2 was played literally best with freaking online features. It was, let's call it like full experience, whereas you cannot really say the same about what are you doing, gamer? About Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring, when it comes to multiplayer, Elden Ring feels like multiplayer was kind of slapped on, honestly. There is some reason behind multiplayer in Elden Ring, like the entire Volcano Manor quest and so on, yeah? But ultimately, once you are doing the main quest, which consists of offline invasions, that's it. You don't have any sort of ranks in the Volcano Manor that you are going through when you are actually, like, invading the real players. The closest to that is invasions for Vare, yeah, that we have here. And that one is also kinda like, you invade few times and that's it. It's literally it. You can even skip invasions altogether by just getting some sort of the boss, if I am not mistaken, instead. Or like mini boss. So yeah, it's everything up to From Software just not making like a decent environment for the online to exist within Elden Ring. Whereas Dark Souls 2, despite a lot of issues with the game itself, had the kind of like multiplayer foundations that were very, very good, with rewards and very interesting rewards like auras and so on. Yeah, that was it. That was great.
Riposo. Hello, gamer. Memories broken, dream goes unspoken.